3 non-bloodline members who can interfere during Roman Reigns vs. Solo Sikoa on Raw's Netflix debut. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Have a nice day. For WWE family latest news update, please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. WWE superstars Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa have been battling for the Ula Fala for several months now. The Samoan wrestlers will finally face each other in a tribal combat match when Raw debuts on Netflix. While the crew members of both competitors will try to help their respective tribal chiefs win, here are 3 non-bloodline members who could make their presence felt. The Scottish Warrior has rekindled his enmity with Roman Reigns, and the OG bloodline has already taken out Jey Uso in a backstage ambush and has defeated Sami Zayn in a singles match. Since Jimmy Uso is currently on an injury hiatus, that just leaves the OTC. McIntyre and the original tribal chief had fought for the WWE Championship at the 2022 Clash at the Castle Premium Live event. The Scottish psychopath still hasn't forgotten the humiliation of the night when he was denied the title in front of his home crowd. Hence, Reigns could have a Claymore or 2 waiting for him on January 6, 2025. Apollo Crews was minding his business on the December 6, 2024 episode of SmackDown. However, Solo Sikoa shoved him while entering the WWE arena. Crews got mad because of this and asked Sikoa if he couldn't see him standing. But his question was answered by Jacob Fatu, who flattened him out with a super kick. Security tried to aid Crews, but in vain. While the 37-year-old superstar couldn't do anything back then, he now has a chance to attack Solo in an important match. And Roman Reigns go a long way back. The Architect has a lot of hate for his former Shield brother and played a pivotal role in ending Reigns' 1,316-day undisputed championship run at WrestleMania XL. The Revolutionary has time and again said that he doesn't want to see the OTC rise back to power again. Thus, it is possible that Seth Rollins might interfere in the match to make Reigns lose the tribal combat match. The Visionary is already booked for a match against CM Punk for the Netflix debut. However, just like WrestleMania XL, Rollins may not care that he is exhausted as long as his interference makes the OTC lose. It would be interesting to see who will ultimately stand victorious at the end of the January 6, 2025 edition of Monday Night Raw. CM Punk vs. Roman Reigns is a dream match for many fans within the WWE universe. Both superstars have only wrestled each other in singles competition once, and that match happened a decade ago. A feud between the two men was teased when Punk joined Reigns' crew on the road to Survivor Series, War Games. Speaking on a recent edition of Live Q&A on WrestleVotes provided an update on whether WWE wants to do CM Punk vs. Roman Reigns before, during, or after WrestleMania. The Wrestling Insider said WWE was sticking to Punk vs. Rollins, but that doesn't mean a feud with Reigns wasn't on the table. Elsewhere on the podcast, Bill Apter shared his prediction for CM Punk vs. Seth Rollins. As for Roman Reigns, the former undisputed champion will collide with Solo Sikoa for the fate of the bloodline on January 6. Fans will have to wait to see how these two matches turn out. CM Punk and Seth Rollins will collide for the first time since the former's return to WWE over a year ago. Their match will take place at the Raw premiere on Netflix on January 6. This day will mark a new era for WWE, and the expectation is that it will be a blockbuster show featuring most of the superstars. Another match confirmed for the Raw premiere on Netflix is a tribal combat between Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa. The Ula Fala is on the line, and the match Seth Rollins was furious when CM Punk returned to WWE after nearly a decade in November 2023. The two were about to start their feud when the latter declared for the Royal Rumble, but a triceps injury held off the creative team's plans. Amid his recovery, Punk became involved in a rivalry with Drew that lasted nearly 8 months and ended at Bad Blood in early October. After more than a year since the Best in the World's return, this match will eventually happen, and it would make sense to main event Raw on January 6. The match between the two megastars will be the first of many on Raw. WWE has no plans to keep this rivalry short, and it could be extended through WrestleMania 41 and beyond. Thus, WWE could have Punk vs. Rollins main event the premiere on Netflix, as it members of the OG Bloodline and the new Bloodline will get involved. On the contrary, it is likely that other Raw superstars will get involved, who seeks revenge on the Scottish Warrior and could return on the Raw premiere on Netflix. Last, but not least, this match could see either Punk or Rollins turn heel and add a new angle to the storyline, making it a no-brainer that it should be the main event on the show.